Hello. Thank you for tuning in to this episode. I've wanted to make this video for a long time. Today I'm here to explain to you the lore, matter of fact, the creation, the things that had to happen in order for Sendy Brendy to exist today, and for us to all know him as Sendy Brendy now. Tune in. It's gonna get good. A lot of people wonder how you go from this to this. And that is what I am here today to explain to the viewers. To truly understand the story of our good friend Sendy Brendy, you have to start at the beginning.
You're a clean motherfucker.
From here we must start with the young Brendan. Freshman year, all the gossip girls meet. The bits of sendiness are spewing out of him, but one lady is holding him back. All the fellas know what he can do. They've seen what he can do. We've had good nights, good times. Look at him there, holding that camera, looking so cool. But there was one thing holding Sendy Brendy back. We all knew who I'm talking about. Just look at him. This is the arc where Brendy, he knows, like, the sendiness is trying to come out of him. It's in his eyes, but something's holding him back. Time and time again, I see Sendy Brendy doing something Sendy. And I wonder, man, is this the day where it comes out? Is this the day where he truly reaches his Sendy potential? But it never happened. Now, we all know that Kayla and Brendan were off and on again. But freshman year, it can be stated that we did not see much of him because of Kayla. He was eager to please her and hang out with her, sacrificing time with his good friends, his newly appointed best friends, to spend time with some girl. And I can say that we've all been there a time or two. But this just represents the beginning of the story. The beginning and the unleashing of his sendiness. Now we all know that Brendan and Kayla got back together at the beginning of sophomore year, which was fine. I was happy for him. He seemed like he was doing what he wanted. But I felt deep down he had fallen back into her trap, that this was not what he had intended to do. Now, even though Brendan had fallen back into the trap, I knew deep down that something wasn't right, something was up, something had to change. We all know how annoying Gracie was. I would come home from school, having a great day, and all I heard was barking. She would constantly bark, and I felt like that, for me, was the tipping point. Now, that's not relevant. Not sure if that was Brendan's tipping point either, but just trying to cover the whole story. As Brendan matured throughout the first semester of sophomore year, I think that he came to the conclusion that it was time for him to move on. It was time for him to start on the new chapter and not let anything hold him back. He was going full send. And it was good to see. Now, as one of Brendan's roommates and close friends, I'd always thought of myself as a bit of a Sendy role model. Maybe I could get him out of his shell. Maybe I could increase that sendiness. I mean, look at us there. Fighting the world. Taking the world on. And as the semester progressed and we got into second semester, I think it worked. Now, in order to fully understand Brendan's story, we have to go back to second semester of sophomore year. The whole Rams group chat embarked on a journey to Kylan's parents' house for a fun day of slip and slides and drinking. It was a great day. Brendy was starting to get out of his shell. We were all having fun.
You know, I never really thought you'd have a promising.
And then Brendy and I were thinking, you know, there's this girl here. let's see who can talk to her first. And as we went on and the day went on and we kept drinking and having fun, our stories could not have been more different. Our stories diverged as I drunkenly jumped out of a hot tub and sliced my foot open. And as that happened, our man Brendy swooped in, and we all know what happened next. Now, this is the night that I think Sendy Brendy was born into existence. I think this was the night where the legend became reality. Fast forward to now, first semester, junior year, and I'd say that Brendan's sendiness is on an all-time high. Ever since that fateful night at Kylan's parents' house, his trajectory just shot through the roof. He could not be matched, he could not be stopped. And it was good to see. I was proud. However, I do have a theory as to why Sendy Brendy went on this meteoric rise. And that all lies in his mustache. I think this clip here of my good friend Sendy Brendy really encapsulates my theory. Look at him, dancing like a white boy. Doesn't have a clue in the world, but there he goes. Shotguns the vape. Good view of the mustache. Shaka-laka for the fans. That was so Sendy. But he looked stupid. But he had a cool mustache. And that just goes to show that I think this mustache is the reason behind a meteoric rise of Sendy Brendy. I mean, just look at him as PC principal. He killed it. He looks dope. All because of that mustache. Now, hopefully you've stuck with me till the end, and now have a much clearer picture as to the development of our good friend Sendy Brendy. He wasn't always Sendy. From the time I knew him in middle school, I just knew Brendan for basically 3 things. Number 1, he played football. Number 2, he was Connor's twin. And that was it. But over these last 3 years, I've just gotten to see his development, and I felt like an explanation was needed. We needed to know how he went from small, pubescent, mustacheless Brendan, not a Sendy bone in his body, to the man we all know now. The sendiest guy. Shotgun anything. Steal your girl. Dress up as PC principal. And not give a damn about any of it. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope we all have learned something today.